العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين رضي الله تعالى عنا وعنكم وعن كافة المؤمنين أجمعين. I appreciate you are all here. May Allah bless you. Thank you very much. And we are in Majalla Ahkam Aqiyya, that is the subject. And I touched earlier, I am going to begin with third rule, general rule, but before that I would like to mention first one, as you know, is definition of fiqh, which is to know issues of Shari'i and Amali issues. That was the first article of Majalla. Fiqh is knowledge of Shari'i, Amali, Shari'i, Sharia, Amali, practical rules and regulations. So, akhlaq, ethics and moral is left out in this definition. Aqaid is left out. Aqidah, credo is left out from this definition. Now, second article was in Turkish. We studied here before. Bir işten maksat neyse hüküm ana göredir. Ruling is based on the purpose and intention of inner meaning of a sentence of an act. So that was supported by a hadith, إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ. Amals are according to niyyah, intention. Amals are according to intention. Now, I think when I mentioned that one in second, I need perhaps to add to that today another Arabic source for that, just to enrich. That is al-umuru bimaqasidiha. Al-umur, plural of amr. Amr, fail, act, deed, thing, work. I mean, this is order, imperative, amr. Al-umuru bimaqasidiha. Maqasid, maqsad. Maqsad, purpose. Qasd, purpose. To intend, qasd. So, al-maqasid is plural. Al-umuru, acts and deeds and things are with maqasidiha, with their objects, with their intentions, with their purposes. By their purpose, according to their purposes. This is also like إِنَّمَا الْأَعْمَالُ بِالنِّيَّاتِ. Okay? This is also a good thing to know in that regard. Now, third article of Majalla. Third one, His third. I will try to write Arabic part of it. This is Ibrah. Ibrah. Ibratun. Ibratun. This is mentioned many times in Quran. I'tibar. To pay attention. To get the lesson. عبرة لأولي الأبصار إن في ذلك لعبرة لأولي الأبصار عبرة to get call impression the meaning العبرة validity or validation or paying attention or something to be based on lesson to get. في التصرفات تصرف. This is عبرة. Just to write here. تصرف. تصرف. تفاعل. صرف. To spend, to change. صراف. Money changers. When you go to Hajj, you see just across Haram Sharif. You give dollar, they will give you riyal. Sarraf, changer, sarfun. Sarfun, to spend, to open, to change. Tasarruf, to make act. Transact. Tasarrufat is plural. Transaction. Al-ibratu, attention, في التصرفات in transactions, in acts and deeds, is lil maqasid, for maqsad. Maqsad, I explained earlier. Maqsad, purposes. The purpose, intention. In transactions, attention validity is for purposes. والمعاني, معنى, you know this word, معنى, meaning, عنية. معنى, meaning in English, same word, same meaning, same meaning. Meaning. In transactions, in tasarruf, attention is to be paid to maqsad, purposes, and meanings. Meanings are very important. Purpose, intention is very important. We need to pay attention, we need to get lesson from that. لا not ألفاظ لفظ words. That's one. لعنت للألفاظ, not for words. Meaning is important, intention is important, word, lafz is not important. Also, mabani, bina, to build, to construct. Mabna, singular of mabani, mabnayun. Bana bunya, yabnayu, yubnayu, or yabniyu, yubnayu. Mabnayun, ism makan, ism zaman, mastar, meaning. Mabani is plural. In tasarrufs, transactions, purposes are important to be based on, meanings are important to be based on, but not to be based on lafz or structure, bina, construction. This is very important. This is tasarruf. Another word for tasarruf is aqd, uqud. 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 Plural. Aqdun, singular. Aqd. Aqd, contract. Uqud, contracts. Uqud. Aqd. Tasarruf. In aqds, uquds, purpose and meaning is to be paid attention, to be based on ibrah, but not the words, not mabna. this is not aqd, but I will give an example. It was Zuhr time, you came to masjid, you want to pray namaz, salah. Your intention is to pray salah, you get your wudu. But in your sentence, you mentioned asr, not zuhr. نويت أن أصلي لله تعالى صلاة الظهر. You said zuhr. You said asr, but it was zuhr. Which one is valid? Intention or the word? Intention is valid, inside the valid. So that is just an example. It is not aqd, it is an example. I am standing over there selling something. You are buyer, but even if I by mistake say is a gift or something, that is not gift. That is selling and buying. If I say hiba or something like donation or something like that, because if my intention is selling and buying, your intention is buying, my words saying something different is not to be based on. Intention is to be based on, not words, not structure of a sentence. This is very, 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 very important. Yes.
Just when it's not related, the example you give, if the Imam make an intention for sugar, but he said
Intention what? Intention for what?
The Imam made an intention for sugar prayer, but then he said after prayer, that's okay. But how about suppose if
intention? Intention is important, not the word.
How about the other way, like if it's a sugar prayer, if it's after prayer, but I made intention, like I'm wrong, I don't think it's sugar, so I made the sugar intention, and then just after continue, I recognize that I made the wrong intention. Should I start from the beginning?
First, are you Jama'ah or Imam?
Suppose that Imam made intention after continue.
The intention to pray Asr?
It's after prayer, but I made intention I do. But immediately after make the takbir.
I think it is not acceptable.
So he has to restart.
Yes. Yes. Intention is very important. When lafz, words, and structure conflicts with intention, intention is important. Not the words, not the lafz. Yes. In Jama'ah situation, if you are Jama'ah, because whether you ask that one or not, mazhabs changes, as you know. When Imam is praying intention or no intention praying Asr, we cannot follow, Hanafis cannot follow him in Zuhr, for example, praying Zuhr. You cannot follow. It must be same prayer. If Imam is praying Zuhr, Jama'ah needs to pray Zuhr, not Asr, not other prayers. In Hanafis. In Shafi'is is different. They have a little differences. So, this is now in the Majalla, this English translation, said something which is just, I will read. in contracts, tasarrufat contracts, attention is given to the objects and meaning, not to the words and form. This is their translation. I personally wish that they must have found better sentence to translate this one. In contrast, attention is given to the object and meanings. It must be plural, because word is plural here, and not the words and form. That is okay, but purpose, objects, objectives, and I wish there could have been a little better meaning for that.
Question. Because there's a wow, does that mean both have to be existing, or just one of them existing?
No, wow, both. No, I mean, first, Ibra must be maqasid, ma'na, maqsad, and meanings. Wow is just connecting two things with each other, not necessary both of them to be there. This is what is the meaning of wow. What is the meaning of wow issue, which is, there is another science beyond Nahu called Ma'ani, Ilm al-Ma'ani, which is not studied here. I have some books brought this time in Sufa Islamic Seminary. We may study that one in future with students who's Arabic. That is a science called Ilm al-Ma'ani, science of meanings. Science of meanings. What wow means, what means, what thumma means, then, what that means then. Then of what? Time-wise, or physically-wise, or immediately then, or centuries after then, or what? Very, very interesting science. Very interesting science, but very high science. This is usul al-fiqh, also connected to usul al-fiqh, methodology of Islamic law, which is, that is a science which is treated as an orphan. Nobody knows, or nobody pays attention, or something like that. So now, la lil alfaz, not lafz and ma'ani. And lafz could be independent, ma'ani, mabani could be independent. Even in English, what and means? When you say A and B, what that and is? Same time? Different time? What that and makes? Connects two things with each other. But connection may be 100 type of connection. Which type of connection? And makes. Did you see, for example, you studied English, everybody studied English. Did you see anything in your life, did you read anything about A and the and? The function of and in English language and culture and grammar and semantics and language. Did you see? If you know, give me a copy of it. Very, very, very interesting science. Our sister is asking. I wish I could know better, more. I don't. Yes. An example is given here is about this subject. Traditional example is Bay'a. You know Bay'a? Buy, same word, bay'a. But this is selling, not buying in Arabic. Selling. Though in Quran sometimes this means also buying, but real meaning is to sell. Bay'a. Bay'a. Bay'a, selling. This is buying and selling in Majalla in Fiqh is main chapter of Islamic civil law, like business, corporation, in that category. Because that is also buying and selling. You buy service, you buy stuff, you exchange service, you pay money, all buying and selling in Islamic legal tradition, okay? That is why, that is the subject of contract. Contracts, two persons agreeing with each other, one is giving, the other one is getting, is basis of Islamic civil law. Big chapter. Everything is included. Business in that, corporation in that, everything into that. Criminal law is different, okay? Public law is different. Constitutional law is different. We are speaking about civil law. Civil law means two persons individually, not higher organization imposing, parliament imposing or not. That is public law. That is public law. So we are speaking about two individuals or two corporations or one corporation, two other side, not in two equal parts speaking with each other or doing a business with each other. That is civil. That is civil law. Civil. But if an authority like state, criminal law, catches someone, puts into that is not civil law. That is public law. Public, national public, constitutional, criminal and everything, and international public, like contracts or international, like United Nations or something. So now, bay'a, selling, okay? Bay'a bil wafa. I am giving an example about this. Bay'a bil wafa. Bay'a bil wafa. We can put Hamza here. Buying selling, bay'a bil wafa, with wafa, in wafa. What is that? You give money, get the horse, with one condition, that later on when you will use you finish horse work with horse, benefit with horse, you will return the horse back. And he will give the money back to you. So you are buying and selling. This is the contract. The seller is giving his horse or his car. You are paying money. But that time you are agreeing on something. What is that? You are agreeing on something. You will give the horse, the car back. Then the person will give the money you paid back. So, to you. You are agreeing. So, this is buying and selling, but really is not buying and selling. You are not buying, you are borrowing.
So is it like collateral?
Yes, good collateral. You are borrowing the horse, giving the money to that guy as a collateral, as a rahn, what is called like guarantee. So you are borrowing the horse because it is borrowing to be used. So you are benefiting from that meantime. This is not amanah, not trust. Because in trust, you just keep, you don't use, you don't benefit from that. You keep that car as is. You don't run, you don't use that car, go to Houston and come back. Then the money you gave is like guaranteed. What is called rahn, what is called pawn, P-A-W-N. You are guaranteed because you are getting this horse but you did not say this is collateral, this is guarantee, I am borrowing this horse with the car from you. What was the sentence? Sentence was bay', selling and buying. But selling and buying, words, no pay attention. Not to be based on, not to be paid attention. What to be paid attention? Intention. Meaning. Meaning is, although I said I am buying, that means I am borrowing. Yes.
So pawn shop had a long time ago.
Huh?
Pawn shop.
Of course, I don't know pawn shop history of pawn shops. I don't know, but definitely during the time of Prophet Muhammad, and I am assuming before in Roman law, and of course, I am assuming in Bible, Torah, like old one, even today. When we study Torah, I am assuming there may be rules, because in Gospels there is no rules, that much rule, ahkam. But in Torah there are rules. I am assuming in Torah could be pawn. You borrow something, as guarantee you leave some money, something with these people, so that they may be guaranteed, maybe if you don't give back or something like that. Okay.
For example, like the example of car rental, when you
borrow the car, you give them money, and you return the car, there was a fee, or there's a money that you don't get back, or they don't give you the money back. So will that fall into this?
Of course, in rental situation, you are saying rental already. You are renting. It doesn't fit here. You are renting. You are speaking renting. The guy is renting to you, but there is a fee. They are getting the fee, and that is not fitting to this example. Because words. But if you rent by giving gift or something, you signed some paper, they said we are giving this gift to you, but you will give that car back when you finish, and this is the amount we are going to charge. So is that a gift or donation? No. So words have no meaning, but the purpose, the intention inside has the meaning.
So when, in your example, when that person borrowed a horse and gave the money, when he returned the horse after using the horse, the money he got back, the person who loaned the horse, how does he benefit because his horse got used?
Yeah. For example, if they agreed, I am assuming if they agreed that there will be, according to days, certain amount of money, he will pay in addition to that. That is nothing wrong with that. I mean, you can, then that becomes really not borrowing, that becomes renting. Like borrowing or getting the service, buying the service. You horse taker is buying service of horse. Yes. For example, in that situation, if they agreed on the amount, but they said that this is like selling, buying, the words will not be paid attention, but that will be like getting the service, buying the service, what is called istisna. In Majalla there is a big chapter about istisna. To buy the service, not thing. I mean, in transaction, in contract, this is the thing. I give, you give me money. Okay, this is regular contract, regular buying and selling. But if I give this, you give me another thing that is like exchanging to stuff, barter or something, that is also in secondary. Now, I can give this money to you as you're doing it, your service. For example, I can bring cloth to tailor. I can ask the tailor, I want to buy your service. So you measure my body, cut this cloth, and make a good dress for me. So this is also contract. But this is not thing to thing, but this is thing I am paying money to, thing against the service. He is doing service. He is not giving thing to me. He was not giving thing to me. I mean, this is called istisna. I think we will conclude at this point, inshallah. We will continue little by little, inshallah ta'ala. Yes.
我只等